Hey y'all, this is actually not clickbait. We caught these down in the Florida Keys. Check it out.
I can do anything. I can reach any goal today. I can do what I want. I can be what I want to be.
That was well worth it. Just so many lobsters. Everywhere you go, every nook and cranny. Lobster, 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 lobster. Here in Monroe County, down in the Keys, we're allowed 6 per person. We all come out the last Wednesday and Thursday of July, catch our limit, and then enjoy the Keys. got here, it was nasty. It was blowing so hard. There were boats exactly on top of the spot that I had picked out. But as you can see, there's thousands of boats everywhere you look. Still, we just came over to a spot we found. We called it the Scattered Rock, anchored up, and caught 54 lobsters, and I left them on the bottom. There's still 30 lobsters behind us. Unbelievable. These gloves, we went on to Neptonics.com, ordered a whole bunch of new gear because we just haven't bought gear in like 5 years. So these new gloves are awesome. And then I gotta show you these new rad fins I got. There she is, y'all.
Baby's hungry.
She was out there catching lobster like a boss. Now she's in here feeding the baby.
Like a boss. The first day was awesome. There were lobsters under every single rock, I swear. We caught our limit fairly early, so the ride-in was absolutely beautiful. The weather was great, it was sunny, the salty air was perfect, and I was able to nurse Arya on the way in, which worked out for everybody.
Yeah, it especially worked out for her.
Yeah.
But she got a tummy full of milk on the ride in. Yes, she did. Thumbs up for you, honey.
After we came in, Rob and Joey met a bunch of subscribers on the canal, and they never got a lobster that morning. So Rob, being the nice guy he is, took them out, and they limited out that afternoon.
I mean, I've been catching lobsters out here all my life. I mean, as a little kid, I was with my family constantly, so it comes second nature. But to take a bunch of subscribers with my good bro Joe, now that really meant a lot because they're not used to going out and catching a bunch of lobsters. And the cool thing about it is Joey, who's using a tank, man, Joey's a farmer. He's like a mechanic, farmer, Mr. Fix-It, awesome friend. He's not a professional freediver, and to tell you the truth, he doesn't care if he catches them freediving or on a tank or hookah. I mean, he's about catching them. So while Joe's down on our spot we call Red Dot, he's got the tank and he's tickling the lobsters out. And typically you would expect him just to catch them. But what was Mr. Joe doing? He would tickle them out and he would look up and one of the kids would swim down and get to catch him. After they did that for a while, they actually started catching them on their own. Now that's awesome.
So of course they caught their limit, came in, and then cooked up an awesome dinner.
And a piece of lemon on top.
Woo! He coated it with flour.
Outdid yourself.
cilantro,
Yeah,
and
excellent. Very, very good.
Right.
Excellent.
And then put it in the pan.
She's like, one day I will be eating that food, but for now, I love Nini. Look at those eyes.
She's tired. They're a little red.
So of course we wake up at about a crack of 9:30 the second day and we run back out to our spot. And you gotta have strategy. The first day you're looking for big holes that hold a lot of lobster and you can catch your limit really, really quick. Well, day two, you've got to have a different strategy because everyone will have already hit the big holes. So what you're looking for is you're looking for little pockets, just little areas where one or maybe two lobster will be, and stay away from the crowd, sort of stay outside the crowd, and you're able to catch them. So we only had 8 people on the boat the second day, which means we had 48 lobsters to catch.
With Arya on the boat, in the middle of summer, in the middle of the day, it's hot, so I can't be out in the water all day. That's why I decided to put a tank on, get the job done, and limit out with my lobsters.
That's the way a good cooler holds ice. All right, well, as you guys can see, it has been a huge success this year. Joey and I were out the first day, we caught a really big snowy grouper. Then we were out yesterday, we caught a nice swordfish with Paul and Reef. And it's just been a great trip all around. Now, before we came on this trip, Sarah and I had some pretty outdated gear. And a good friend of mine, another good friend of mine, Josh Gregory from out in California, he owns Neptonic Systems, which you probably noticed we've been wearing Neptonics gear. He's done a trip with me to Samoa. He's also done a trip with me to Guyana, and we've hung out in California. Well, whether you're an absolute beginner when it comes to freediving and snorkeling, or whether you're the most advanced there is, Neptonics really covers it. So before we came on this trip, I totally splurged and got me a new pair of carbon blades. And I ordered a new weight belt. That's a Rob Allen weight belt. I didn't even know about it, but it's got pinch weights, which these pinch weights were great because the weights stay where they're supposed to stay. They told me to get this. I was like, no way, it's gonna be too hot. They're like, buy it, you're gonna love it. This is a Rob Allen rash guard. The first day I did not wear it. The second day I did. It actually kept me cooler in the water and it blocked me from all the sun, so I loved that. But I would probably say the biggest find were these new fins, or these new gloves. These gloves will have a link in the description below. Joey, what do you think?
These gloves are the bomb. They're the best I've ever worn.
They're the best I've ever worn. John back there, he's one of our subscribers that went out crabbing with us today. He's using them now too. And although I did not get to use it a bunch, this new Amero spear gun, I really, really like it. That's about all we got to say for right now. Check out Neptonics.com. Josh, Frank, you guys rock. Thank you so much for everything. And I better go help these guys clean lobsters or I'm gonna get boycotted on. Well, everybody, I sure hope you enjoyed all the lobsters. We had a great time, ate some amazing food, and as soon as this video's done, I'm working on lobster franchise. It was a new recipe we've never tried before, but we all absolutely loved. So Tasty Tuesday is up next. But for now,
We're gone.